Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scott here, and today we're going to be managing the Lakers' salary cap space for the next 2 off seasons. After a league-altering move for the Lakers last summer with the addition of LeBron James, the Lakers have another 2 crucial off seasons ahead of them with the goal of retaining cap space for 2 max-level players. Unless they decide to let go of part of their young core in a trade, they'll only be able to sign 1 max free agent during these next 2 off seasons. After these 2 off seasons, Ingram, Lonzo, Kuzma, and Hart could all require large extensions, which means the only chances they have to add another star are these 2 summers. Since the Lakers officially guaranteed the 4 of their contracts for next season, their cap space is at $43 million based on the 109 projection for the 2019-2020 season. This gives the Lakers enough flexibility to accept Svi Mykhailiuk's option, as well as whoever they draft in the first round next offseason. Assuming the Lakers want to retain Svi in their first round pick, this would put them at roughly $39 million, which is enough for any free agent on the market, including Kevin Durant. Now that we know the parameters the Lakers are dealing with, let's consider all the options the Lakers will have once they get to that 2019 offseason. Before anything else, they will have to see the position Anthony Davis is at. Like Kawhi Leonard, there's a possibility he could request a trade to the Lakers after this season, which could influence the Lakers to save the money they have for when AD hits free agency in 2020. Even if AD does request this trade, they should still allow themselves to go through 2019 free agency assuming they want to use that cap space for a star. It's not a guarantee that anyone will sign even if they state their intent to join the Lakers a year in advance. We saw that with Paul George last offseason, and there's a possibility Kawhi Leonard could do the same. If there's a max level free agent the Lakers want to sign in 2019, whether it be Kawhi Leonard or Klay Thompson, then they must sign that player. They can't be too picky even if they feel like they have that luxury. If the Lakers make a signing in 2019, their next decision comes down to Brandon Ingram's contract extension. Whether they give him the extension in 2019 or allow him to go through restricted free agency in 2020, either way they'll be able to pay him as much as they need to for 4 or 5 years. It would just be a nice gesture to give him that extension as soon as possible. Now if the Lakers don't sign a max player in 2019 and they run it back with a bunch of guys on 1-year deals, then Ingram's extension becomes more of an afterthought and puts him in a similar situation as to what Julius Randle had last summer. The Lakers will probably prefer to keep their flexibility at this stage for Anthony Davis, but re-signing Brandon Ingram will still be possible whether they get AD or not. For 2020 free agency, the Lakers cap space will be at roughly $35.4 million, which of course is based off the 116 projection for the 2020-2021 season. This number is lower than the previous $43 million only because Brandon Ingram has a $9.4 million cap hold, and there's also an incomplete roster fee of nearly $5 million. With $35.4 million, they can still sign Anthony Davis to a max deal because he's only eligible for a 30% of the cap deal, which would cost $34.8 million. So now they'll be able to sign Anthony Davis and then give Brandon Ingram the max extension he's looking for, or they can wait for another team to give him an offer sheet that they can match. In total, the Lakers would have a starting 5 of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, and Lonzo Ball, which is about as positionless as it gets. If the Lakers want to get the most out of these next 2 summers, they will need to be careful with how they spend their money, but they also need to take advantage of signing a max player if he fits the team. After these off seasons, they'll just need to re-sign Lonzo, Kuzma, and Hart, and then make constant tweaks to the roster so that they can build around their championship core. That's all I have for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of these salary cap analysis videos, then make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you drop a like, and thanks for watching.